YouTube, what's going on, guys? Good afternoon. So I'm back at it today, wrenching on the Jeep. You guys can see I've got the rear end taken apart here, got the tires taken off, and I've disconnected the sway bar here already. I'm going to go ahead and remove my sway bar, and you can see my coils and some blocks laying here. I picked up a used BDS 3-inch lift kit, and I picked up some U-bolts today. So guys, I can't promise you that my phone's going to have all the storage in the world, and I don't have that much battery on this guy. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and take my grinder over there and just cut these U-bolts off. And when I do that, guys, I'm gonna check back in with you guys and let you know what I'm doing, and maybe I'll throw it on a time lapse or something. But for now, let me get to this, and I'll see you guys in a sec. So I wanted to show you guys why I cut the U-bolts. This side's completely taken apart here. I've got it held up with the jack. And this side, I'm currently about to take off. But the reason why I cut off that U-bolt there, guys, is because it's just in the way and frustrating, and it's easier. You can just reach it with the grinder and just hit it. So that way you can take your socket, be able to reach it all the way in the back. Now you can put your wrench on there, your ratchet, and you can use a breaker bar or something to break them loose. So guys, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, so it looks like my axle has separated here, guys. What I ended up doing was loosening up that U-bolt there. I put a jack under this side, and then a jack under this side, and I just lowered the axle down a little bit, and I lowered down the passenger side more than I did the driver, because you have to watch out for the brake line. You can see the brake line and the vacuum line up there, guys. So what I'm going to do is let this axle down a little bit more, stuff these blocks in there, and flex out this side, jack it up so I can give that side some flex to drop it down and stick the block in there and slide the U-bolts on. So guys, when I do that, I'll flip this camera on and show you. So give me a couple minutes. Alright guys, the blocks are in. They are bolted down, torqued down, good to go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put these tires on, pull the Jeep out, turn it around, and get taking apart this front end. Tell you what, tightening those bolts down by hand gives you a good workout. It's good ass whooping. Alright guys. I'm gonna get this thing down and show you guys the rear end once I back it out. Woo! There it is. 3-inch leveling block for the rear end. Here it is, leaning a little forward. Now, you guys probably wondering why I went with a block in the back end. One, it was cheap. Two, I don't have the money for a large lift yet, and I want to be able to still wheel and still be able to go out in the mountains with this thing. The blocks in the back gave me, you know, the tire room here between the fender, and I haven't even trimmed the fenders yet back here. And I flexed it out over on that hill over there before we started filming, and it does all right. It's probably gonna ride a little shittier. The pinion angle is a little worse now, but I think it'll be able to get me by, especially through the winter time, so I can save up some money and get a long arm kit and such. But guys, I'm gonna back her in here now and start tearing this front end apart. Alright guys, so far I'm taking everything apart here. Got the music on, so I'm going to make this short. Pulled the shock out, got the sway bar, pulled that out. Right now I'm working on getting the lower control arm bolt out. I'm going to drop this side of the axle and stuff my spring in and jack it back up and install it. So guys, I'll talk to you guys here shortly. There you guys have it. Got one lift coil in. There's a stock coil there. And I am currently working on this second one, guys. I have the shock pulled. I just disconnected the lower control arm bolt, excuse me, and I just undid the coil clip. So I'm just gonna lower this guy down now. Woo, flex it all the way out. a little give under there. And she's loose, guys. So what I'm gonna do now is grab my pry bar and I just get up underneath it and lift up and just pull the coil right out. So I'm gonna get to that and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Just that easy. I just wedge it up underneath there. You can see where I set the pry bar right there, and I just wedge it up underneath the coil and lift up and pull it out. Should have put it on time lapse, or should have just filmed it. Took me like 5 seconds. Alright, but it gets a little difficult when I go to throw the lift coil in, wherever that bastard is. And you guys can see that it's only the 3" right there. Just a leveling kit, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Alright guys, so I'm gonna throw this guy in the same way I get the coil out. I slide it up in there, and I get the crowbar underneath it and just slide it up. So I'm gonna do that for you guys and I'll check right in. Alright, it's thrown in there. I just lower the jack down a little bit, that dropped the axle, slid it up in there, took the crowbar, boop, popped it right in, guys. So I'm gonna throw everything together now. My phone's on 8%, and when I get it out of the garage and everything, I'll turn the camera back on. I'm gonna go put my phone in the truck right now as we speak and charge this thing. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright guys, so a couple hours took me to do the front end. She's sitting up on the jack stand, or the jack now, waiting to come down. So I was gonna wait to film and show you guys her coming down here. Pull this out of the way. And voila. Nice. Guys, I'm gonna bolt up this last shock right here and I'm gonna pull it out of the garage and show you guys. Looking good, looking a lot better. Alright guys. Woohoo! I figured this is a appropriate way to show off the Jeep. My control arms are limiting, obviously, and my shocks, they're all limiting the amount of travel I have. So I can't really stuff that tire. This one I can. She's stuffed all the way in there, guys. And definitely the lower control arm and the shock are keeping me from flexing more, which is okay because I don't need my brake lines to be having any issues. Let me back her on out of here, guys, and let's check her out on the ground. Level ground. That's stupid. There we have it, guys. Sitting pretty level now. I gotta trim those back fenders to get a little more clearance back there. Now I just need a header panel. Seriously, I really need one. Obviously tires and wheels, but that's no rush. These tires are freaking brand new. So that's that, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it wasn't too much. It's only me filming here and obviously me doing the lift by myself. I just wanted to keep you guys posted and show you guys everything. So that's that, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. I don't have anything else for you guys besides maybe welding my diff because I'm tired of open differentials. So that's it, guys. Later.